Can you manifest while simultaneously dealing with mental health issues? That's what we're discussing today here on Janelle LOA. Stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Janelle, and today I want to talk about mental health. But before we get into it, check out my merch if you haven't already. You can come find me for personal coaching or to join my VIP Facebook group where we help each other manifest and we do live Q&A sessions. You can also follow me on all of my social media accounts, of course. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into it. When I was in my sophomore year of high school, I hit like an all-time low, and I kind of knew inside of me that I was going to like come back up again. Like, I knew that it was temporary. I don't know how to explain it. I've never once in my life been so depressed that I didn't see a way out of it eventually, but I almost didn't. But there was a little voice inside of me that was like, you're going to get better, it's going to get better, just not now. And that was when I came across the book The Secret, because my parents had it in like our library shelf. So I started to read it, and the euphoria that I got while reading that book is like beyond words. Like, I could never describe how inspired, motivated, and happy I felt while reading that book. Except that, as you guys know, that book talked about the law of attraction, not the law of assumption. And the problem I have with the book The Secret is that it taught us that happiness is key. The happier you are, the more you will manifest reasons to be happy. And so I started to try to micromanage my emotions. And when you micromanage your emotions, you bottle up your emotions. And when you bottle up your emotions, they're eventually going to come to the surface and you're going to explode. So that's not good. So that was why I eventually became a law of assumption coach instead, because micromanaging our thoughts is something that is more efficient and reliable than trying to micromanage our emotions. Now, still, I did want to bring that up because my introduction to the concept of manifesting was still the book The Secret, and it actually took me out of my depression. Just the fact that I started to realize that life is in our control. Our destiny is actually in our hands. I went from being this person who thought that some people are lucky and some people are unlucky, and that's life. That's life. And reading the book The Secret was the beginning of me realizing that that's just not true. We actually have way more control over the outcome of our lives than that. Now, I've been coaching people for a while now, and sometimes they get unmotivated to affirm or to visualize, and I used to be very strict on them and push them to keep pushing anyway and do their best to affirm and visualize every day anyway. I'm starting to understand that everyone deals with mental health issues to varying degrees, and also everyone has different types of mental health issues. I had depressive episodes, but I wouldn't say that I ever dealt with depression. I'm not like I'm naturally not a depressive person. God spared me. I deal with a lot of anxiety and a lot of ADHD, okay? But I'm starting to realize that some people deal with something that I don't have, which is, well, there is more than one thing. Some people deal with extreme depression. Some people deal with extreme OCD. I will say, though, to not listen to your intrusive thoughts. Even on days where you take a break because you need it for your mental health, even on days where you want to take a break from affirming and visualizing your desires into creation, I still want you to correct your intrusive thoughts just like they were any normal negative thought, okay? Because if you went to a therapist, that's what the therapist would tell you to do anyway, right? Do not give in to your intrusive thoughts that make you not want to leave the house. I want you guys to correct those thoughts, because if you let them happen, then it's going to be even harder to pick yourself back up afterwards, the next day or whatever. I want to reassure you guys by telling you guys that intrusive thoughts are not going to manifest as long as you correct them. And I'm saying that because even if you go to therapy, your therapist is going to tell you to correct your intrusive thoughts and not let them win, okay? That's what they would tell you anyway. So is it possible to manifest with mental health issues? Yes, because even though you're feeling anxiety or feeling sadness or feeling depression, you can still control your thoughts and tame your thoughts, okay? Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't get to tell you to go on medication or anything, but I will tell you guys that I am on antidepressants, and they've helped with my anxiety a lot. I can't tell you what to do, and I'm not saying that you need to do that, but I decided to medicate my anxiety, and it made this whole process a lot easier for me. And I would be lying if I said that I manifested better mental health naturally. Like, maybe I manifested getting on antidepressants for my anxiety. I don't know. I mean, everything is a manifestation, so I technically did, but can you manifest not having mental health issues anymore? It's possible, but depending on the severity of your mental health, I will say that it's probably not responsible of me to tell you to just try to manifest better mental health. Like, if you're on medications, I'm not telling you to go off of them. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what today's video is about. But I will say that you don't put any chances on your side by continuing to obsess over your mental health issues, okay? Don't make your mental health issues your entire personality. Make sure you're not doing that. Do have some break days where you don't focus on your desires if it makes your mental illnesses worse. But from my experience, the manifestation process and realizing that I can set myself goals and manifest them into being actually helped my mental issues. I think that's enough for today, guys. Let me know if you have any more questions. Like this video if you thought it was helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you never miss an update. Share this video with anyone you think would find it helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!